Chad, I'm just going to apologize in advance for this video that you're about to watch. It's so long I don't know how I'm going to make it, cut it down. But the worst part of it is I spent the last couple of days up in Kentucky and West Virginia following the feud of the Hatfield and McCoys, which is really cool. The problem is the mic in my helmet broke at some point, so half the videos have no sound. So I'm going to try to edit it the best I can, maybe salvage something, but hey, I apologize if it's junk. So hope you enjoy it. Later. Hey, it's Chad. I'm in Pikeville, Kentucky right now, and we're getting ready to follow one of the most famous feuds in American history, the Hatfields and McCoys. So stick around, should be interesting. Later. All right, there's so much to see and do here and to trace this out, and there's people everywhere, and you know I can't talk on camera when there's people around, but I'm at the Pike County Courthouse. Walk over there quick and see if I can catch that marker. Alright, that's where they held the Hatfield clan for trial for killing Tolbert and his two brothers. And Cotton was hung here somewhere. We'll find it. All right, there's so much area to cover, and you can research this and get some ideas and things, but right here's where you come. It's an information center, and the guy in there is a world of knowledge on this Hatfield McCoy feud, and he gave me this, and it has like a road map with directions to some of the more important pieces of the feud. So I guess we'll get started on that. Let's hit the road. This looks like it's somebody's house. I guess it's okay to walk down here. All right, I'm hitting these places here in Pikeville before moving on. I'm going pretty quick on too, but I strongly recommend you watch the movie, the one with Kevin Costner in it. It's outstanding, and I sort of want to see what is more true than not pertaining to the movie. But Perry Klein was he was the lawyer for the McCoys. He was actually married to a McCoy, and he tried to swindle Hatfield out of some timber rights, and that contributed to the feud. Right there, Perry Klein. Martha Atkins, the wife of Perry Klein. All right. That's that. All right, this is really cool. After the Hatfields had burned the McCoy home January 1st, 1888, they never returned to Blackberry Creek. The governors of Kentucky and West Virginia urged the Hatfields and McCoys to move away from each other. The McCoys purchased this house near the riverbank on East Main Street, and Randolph operated a ferry across the Big Sandy River. And they turned this into a restaurant, which is really cool. You can go in. People's around, I can't talk. And actually see part of the old house. You know, it's been redone, but it's still really cool. I don't think I'm going to go in there. It's full of people, so I feel like an idiot. I went in there before, but I didn't film, so. All right, let's head on. It's getting hot. Man, I hope nobody steals my stuff. This is the last part that we're going to see here in Pikeville before getting into the meat of it. This is the McCoy Cemetery. Hatfield and McCoy feud. The feud resulted in part from Civil War conflicts, romantic entanglements, family-oriented discord. There's a lot of things, a lot of speculations as to how this feud got started. I mean, they used to be friends. The two dominant families of the area, you know, and the Hatfields were more, I guess, no the word for it, prominent. They had connections in the government. More wealth from the timber companies, and the McCoys was more, I guess, middle class for the time. the McCoy family. These old cemeteries is so just cool, you know. A lot of them are just that, just a rock. I don't know what keeps some of them from washing off the hill. Rosanna. You know, that was another contributing factor to the feud, you know, when her and Jonesy got together and had the baby. Randolph and Sarah McCoy. Talking to the guy in that welcoming center, he knows I think he said it was their grandchildren, which are up in age now, but he's talking about how they still go out, take care of the graves on both sides. Aunt's Hatfield is buried over in West Virginia. We'll be heading over there in a little bit, but I think it's cool. Sam and Martha. It's neat. The guy at the welcoming center told me that the McCoy grandson said that the feud really started for two reasons. One is, he said, because Hatfield was a deserter during the Civil War, and the death of his uncle, or his, I guess it'd be his great uncle, you know, and they never proved it, but it speculated that Jim Vance did kill him. And that's just his idea, his part. So who knows? I've heard others say it was all about the timber, you know. And I was talking to a lot of people here are still Hatfields and McCoys, and they're descendants of them. So they all have their little opinion or their take on what really happened, which is neat talking to them. I'm sure we'll run into some more. Maybe I'll have enough nerve to video it. All right, back to the bike. Another interesting fact about this Dill Cemetery is it was one of the first integrated cemeteries with African Americans, you know, being buried in the same cemetery as white people, which is pretty cool, especially considering, you know, the Civil War. Most of the people here they fought for the South, but some of them, like McCoy's brother, fought for the North. So, but these mountains in Kentucky, Southwest Virginia, are gorgeous. But wait till we get on the road into West Virginia. You're going to see a dramatic change.